I can't help but get a little excited about this upcoming May 7th Apple event. I mean, look at this Apple Pencil animation. Look at that flippy thing. I can do this. I can't do the flippy do. Like if I try the For one, May 7th is the day after my birthday, so I kind of can't help but feel a little bit special. And number two, we're getting new iPads. Well, if rumors are to be believed, but we're getting new iPads, which is especially exciting because all of the promo material that we've seen around this event sort of implies that they are going to be launching some artist-focused features, which, of course, that's exciting to me. The iPad has become a pretty useful tool, especially when I go on the road and I don't want to carry the 2015 MacBook Pro and another device like a Huion tablet or a Wacom tablet and plug that shit in and carry all that stuff in a backpack. The iPad is a lot lighter. It does everything I need it to do for comic work. And even though I'm not running the latest M1 or M2 version, my old iPad Pro holds up pretty well. I kind of don't need a new device, to be honest with you. But if some of the rumors are true, there's some interesting things going on. But is this all lip service? Is this all for show? Does Apple really, truly care about us visual artists? Does Apple care about us drawers? For me, the thing to look out for is not the new specs or not a new Apple Pencil with interchangeable nibs. Don't get me wrong, all that stuff, very cool. An anti-glare coating on an iPad that you don't have to buy a separate screen protector, very cool. Digital artists, we love new gear, we love new toys, of course we do. But the thing that would indicate to me that Apple truly cares about artists is if we get these pencils, these Apple Pencils bundled with the iPad. Every company that sells a device that is aimed at artists bundles that device with a drawing implement. If you buy a Wacom tablet, you get a pen. If you buy a Huion tablet, you get a pen. If you buy an XP pen tablet, you get a pen. If you want a fancier pen, all of those brands have fancier pens that you can upgrade to. For example, Wacom sells an artist pen that takes into account brush rotation, which is a big deal if you're a digital painter and you have like flat brushes that you want to turn this way or that way. You can do that programmatically in your program that you're painting with, but it's easier to just use the pen. The Wacom artist pen can do that. I hope that technology comes to Huion and XP and some of the other more affordable tablet makers, but you know, I'm getting ahead of myself. When it comes to the all-in-one devices, like Samsung sells a tablet with the pen. Surface Pros come with the pen. But when it comes to iPads, the Apple Pencil is an add-on. There's no artist package where the thing comes bundled in with the device. And if Apple announces an artist bundle where the pen comes bundled in and you get Procreate or something like that, that to me would indicate that yes, Apple truly does care about us as a market. I understand why they wouldn't. A lot of my art friends have no intention of ever upgrading until their devices blow up and die. And unfortunately for Apple, they made the iPad too good for us. Like, even though my version is not an M1 or an M2, it's still really useful. And I have no intentions of upgrading it until I run this into the ground. Digital artists aren't the best customer base because we don't necessarily need the newest and the greatest tech device. We're at the point now where any pen device you get is going to be pretty fantastic. Like, back in the day, you could tell the difference between 512 points of pressure and 2056 points of pressure. But this is the new goddamn millennium, and pen tablets are coming with 8,000 points of pressure. I can't tell the difference, and I've been using these things since they were plugged in with fucking serial ports. At this point, they're all really good in terms of pressure sensitivity. At some point, the specs just, it doesn't matter. All of these devices are useful. All of these devices you can do professional work as they are, even if you have to slap on a screen protector, all that kind of stuff. What we've got now is so useful that until they break down, we're not going to buy a new thing. And unfortunately, A lot of Apple devices are very long-lived, like the 2015 MacBook Pro that I make fun of all the time. It's still functional, and I've been using it for 9 years as a main driver for a while, and now as my travel device until I switched over to the iPad. They're kind of in a bind. Like, they almost have to come up with something so unique, so special, that we can't live without it. If one of the new devices is a 16-inch iPad, a bigger screen, that might be tempting for me, because I find that working on the 12.9-inch Pro is just a little cramped for working in Clip Studio. For Procreate, it's fine. Procreate, it's beautiful. But when I'm inking pages in Clip Studio, even if I hide all the menus, it's still a little bit cramped. So 16 inches, that's the sweet spot, at least for me. Unfortunately, new sizes aren't on the table from what the rumors say, but who knows? You know, we'll find out next week. It's not that artists don't want to buy new shit. It's just when we get something that works and works well, we work it to the ground because we're so focused on what we're doing that, you know, it's fun to watch tech YouTube and see all the greatest and latest things coming out, but we don't need it. And if it ain't broke, we're not going to change. Like, there's still a reason why comic inkers use the Winsor Newton #2 round brush. Like, it just fucking works. So if we don't get bundles where the Apple Pencil comes with the iPad, it's just lip service. They're just paying lip service to us. They're just trying to give us a shiny new thing to look at. And I understand why you wouldn't want us as a customer base, because we buy from you like once every 4 or 5 fucking years. I hope it's true. I hope we get really cool stuff. You know, like when you buy a camera, there's always the option to get the body only or a kit lens. It's a cheapo kit lens that comes with it. And if you want a fancier lens, like, you can go out and buy a different lens, but you have those options. With the iPad, I think it would be cool if there was an artist edition that came with the current 2nd generation Apple Pencil. And if you wanted to get the new fancy pencil that's rumored to be coming, you could do that as a separate thing. But at least bundle the 2nd generation pencil with the iPad. Now, you could price it however much that would make sense to do that, but bundle the thing. Do what the other digital device vendors are doing and just bundle the pencil. Bundle the damn pencil. Having said all of that, I am still pretty excited. I didn't think I would love the iPad as much as I do. I didn't think I would find it as useful as I have. I remember being an early hater when they first announced the device, but I have since become a fan. I'm looking forward to the event. Apple always puts together a nice package, and if it's artist focused, if we get to see artists using the new stuff, that's always cool. I can't wait to see who they got. Hopefully they get some cartoonists and comic book artists. Oh, one more thing. If they are indeed announcing a new Apple Pencil, I hope that it's backwards compatible with all the devices that are compatible with the Apple Pencil 2, because it just sucks to have to upgrade to a whole new device when all you need or all you want is that pencil. Please, please, please let this thing be backwards compatible, because I don't necessarily want a whole new device, but I might be willing to buy a new Apple Pencil depending on what kind of gugas you got stuck in there. So that's all I got for you today. I look forward to seeing what they have in store for us next week.
It's a birthday.